Hello, welcome to Norway. It's 8 AM and 12 hours ago I started the Transcontinental Race. So the race started in Trondheim, which is just outside the Arctic Circle, and we're heading all the way down to Kalamata in Greece. So yeah, that's the first hours in the bag, and it was freezing cold last night, below freezing. I saw -2 on my head unit. So yeah, the sun's up, starting to warm up, just got a coffee. Let's see where we end up. So I'll give you a little background about this part of the race. If you don't know, TCR is a self-route race, but there are mandatory parkour sections and checkpoints you have to tick off. So currently, this part of the route is one I planned myself. We've got a couple of gravel sectors coming up before CP1 in Flam. So yeah, got to link those up. Bit of gravel, and then the main thing about the Scandinavian leg, I'm going to be in Norway, then Sweden, is ferries. I need to get a ferry across the Baltic. So yeah, ferry games. Ferry timetables are on my mind at the moment. I've got balance, rest, as well as recovery, but also making sure I get the earliest ferry possible, because sometimes there's quite big gaps. Now at the moment I'm aiming for something early Thursday morning. Currently it's Monday morning, but we'll see how it goes. There's also a ferry across the Oslo Fjord as well, so I need to make sure I get there while that is open. So yeah, lots to think about. So into the afternoon, just stopped for a resupply to sit down for 10 minutes just to eat a sandwich, just to basically not be pedaling my bike, because it's been like 16 hours straight so far. My leg's feeling good now. So yeah, just on this cool plateau, as you can see behind me. I'm going to drop down, and then soon after I've got quite a long gravel section which leads on to the first mandatory gravel parkour. So yeah, I guess that's going to take most of the afternoon now. Parkour 1A. So yeah, this gravel sector, and then drop onto the road and start heading towards a checkpoint. Yeah, it's a monster though. This segment on my GPX is 155 miles, nearly 5,000 meters of climbing. Coming through. Coming through. just found this little shelter, so I'm gonna have 3-4 hours sleep and see if I can catch up, because yeah, it's a long time not to sleep, and it's over 25 hours riding, and it's important to try and make sure I recover the best I can. So yeah, that's it for today. Off again, 2:30. It's actually a little bit darker than yesterday, which is good because it feels like I'm waking up at the right time, and yeah, it should be light pretty quick, which is very good for the morale. So yeah, pushing on to CP2 now. Not a bad way to start the day on this monster climb. You see it behind me. It's about 10 or 12 miles, basically going up and over the mountain and then dropping down to the town of Flam, which is where the checkpoint's located. So looking forward to getting there, getting a bit of a resupply in town, and I think we're off into the wilderness this afternoon or later this morning on the gravel parkour. So yeah, should be good. Quick in and out of CP1. I've been faffing a bit this morning. Stomach wasn't great, so had to stop to go to the loo on the climb at the toilet block. Then have a bit of power nap, but yeah, felt good after that. And then dropped down to Flam, and the spa had just opened, so kind of worked out. So I resupplied, got loads of food, and the next big thing today, I mean, I really would like to get across the Oslo Fjord. The last ferry is 11:45 p.m. It's 8 a.m. now, and I've basically got 200 miles to do, but with a load of off-road on the parkour, so not sure if it's possible, but I'll just keep cracking on and see what I can do. And I also should say that I was 34th at the checkpoint, so yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting to be that far down, but I think a lot of people are really pushing hard for these ferries, so I'm just going to ride my pace. I'll get on the ferry, I'll get on across the Baltic, and then yeah, I think the real race starts for me in Poland. So we'll see how that works out. So back on the road again. That gravel section was lovely, but it lasted almost 60 miles, 100k, so yeah, I was kind of over it by the end. It takes a lot of concentration riding that stuff on a road bike. It's just less room for error in terms of tyre grip, so got through safely, and it's getting warm again, but got one more climb after this, and then start sort of descending towards the Oslo Fjord and the ferry to Moss. Last one is 11:45. Picked up a bit of a tailwind, so I'm hopeful I can just about squeeze it. And that's my goal for today now. I'm making some fairly decent time, but I don't know whether it's enough to get the last ferry tonight or not. I think if I can carry on with this tailwind and not muck around too much, I may get there 10 minutes to spare, but it's going to be close, so it doesn't really matter either way. I just got to keep on the pedals and see if it works out or not. But it would be nice, very satisfying just to kind of cross the Oslo Fjord. Kind of a mental tick point I had. So we're getting there, just over 12 miles left, and yeah, I should get it done well within the hour, so hopefully I'm going to get the ferry across tonight and look at that sunset. Pretty cool. And then hopefully I can get a hotel if we're in Moss. There are a couple there, and then yeah, it just makes life a bit easier tomorrow, not having to get the ferry. So hopefully see you on the ferry. I made it! I made it. I think I've got the earlier ferry than expected as well, so good news. I'm gonna get on the ferry, eat a bit of food, and yeah, see if I can find a hotel the other side tonight. It's about half hour, 35 minutes on the ferry, and yeah, the legs are starting to come good. Done a big old turn today. Just rode non-stop all afternoon, all evening, and I think the diesel engine's kicking in, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if that continues. It's been a bit of a slow start so far, so glad things are coming together. Good morning, we're off. Stayed in Moss, which is where the ferry arrived to. There's a little hotel behind me there, and yeah, basically I've decided not to mess around with the recovery. I just really want to get my rhythm now after that long start. So yeah, basically had a shower, cleaned my kit, and then slept exactly 4 hours. Got ready, so I woke up 20 minutes ago, and now I'm off. So now I'm heading south towards Sweden. I've got time to think about the ferry games for the other ferry across the Baltic. There we go, first border crossed on the TCR. So I'm now in Sweden. Norway's been good. So yeah, looking forward to exploring a bit more Sweden. I've been here before, but only as far as Gothenburg, so it'll be interesting to see south of there. Although I suspect it'll all be fairly similar. Few more cities in Sweden than Norway, so there's kind of a bit of skipping through urban areas, which slows you down a bit. It's not helping that it's raining either. On and off showers most of the afternoon since lunch. But yeah, just ticking along really. Thinking of that ferry, but it's still quite a long way in terms of riding hours, so yeah, it's hard at the moment to get a smaller goal. So I suppose the next major city is Gothenburg, so I'll think about getting there. So I figured out that with my current average speed, it's 18 hours cycling to Malmo in the ferry port. So yeah, I should have time to make the ferry and have a sleep. So yeah, just see what the day brings really. But it's kind of nice in a way because there's not that much pressure. I booked my ticket now as well and booked a cabin. So yeah, I think the key is to get there as easily as possible. I might have a few extra stops and yeah, just be fresh really, ready for the bulk of the TCR once we hit Poland. Cycle path life. I'm just heading into Gothenburg, so yeah, it could be a little bit slower, but I mean, if the bike paths are anything like this, I think it should be fairly good sailing for a city. But yeah, I've got a bit of a tailwind, so I'm hoping that that's going to speed things up. So essentially, the faster I go now, the more bonus sleep I get tonight. So yeah, all for tailwind. So I reckon I might get like a couple of hours sleep if I'm lucky. Charged my Di2, didn't I? So trying to do it on the fly, so I'm stuck in one gear at the moment. Hopefully we'll get some charging in 10 or 15 minutes. And luckily I'm on a cycle path, so out of their traffic, so just taking it steady and just keeping rolling. But not when you've got a ferry deadline, but still should have time. Assuming everything works. So yeah, nice evening though. Still got a bit of a tailwind, which is good. And yeah, stop for a resupply, and I think I've got enough to get to the port tomorrow morning. So the gear crisis has been averted. Turns out the new 12-speed Di2 won't shift while charging, unlike the old stuff that I'm used to. So I took the battery pack off and started working straight away. So lesson out there, keep on top of your gears. Won't happen again, I'm sorry. But yeah, beautiful sunset here, nice and flat. Means I've got 140 miles to do now before 10 tomorrow. So what I thought would be chill, it's probably not going to be. It's going to be a long night, hopefully a little sleep. Aiming to get to the port before 10 AM tomorrow for the ferry at 11. Wow, could go on for an all-nighter after all that faffing around. Or at least a short sleeper. But the guy just opened up, just shut the doors as I got here, so I've just got some extra resupplies to get me through to the morning. Probably got more than I need, but it's flat, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, Di2 was a bit of a stress, but that's sorted. It's just me being a complete idiot. And yeah, just got to keep rolling now. Turn the pedals, get that ferry, have a big sleep there. Up, still rolling. Today's been, well, this afternoon's been slower than anticipated. Obviously got Gothenburg and a few other big cities to get through, slows down the pace. Then the battery saga, oh what an idiot. So yeah, I'm still riding, 1 AM. I just can't afford to miss that ferry, so I'm gonna do probably an hour and a bit more, have a little nap, see where I am distance wise, and yeah, then see how much I've got for the final push to the port. It's supposed to be a chill day. This is TCR though, that's what happens. Just having a little pick me up on the way to the ferry. It's about an hour and a bit or so. I've got 45 miles to go to the ferry, so yeah, I should get up and get rolling. Catch that boat. So just cruising into the port now, and yeah, made it. Part 1 of the TCR. So I'm gonna end this video, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a multi-part thriller, possibly. We'll see. Anyway, next up onto the ferry, have a good sleep, maybe try and get a meal, and then we'll be in Poland. So see you in Poland, see you in the next video. Only 2,000 miles left.